TV, Zimbabwe leading trend gossip TV. You are listening and watching to XIMEX TV Hub for the communities. Today is the 18th of February 2023. And so guys, the founders high school people whose friend Wayne Ndlovu died while protecting him from Hamilton High School bullies, requested a second body viewing of his hero to confirm that he had indeed died at the hands of a people who stabbed him on Monday. At first, he froze, staring at Wayne's body. He behaved as if he was waiting to have another conversation with his friend, but this was not to be, as Wayne, who was granted a state-assisted funeral, lay still in his coffin. The student had to be pulled and escorted away, but he requested to see his friend one last time. Attempts to speak to the learner were fruitless, as he said he was not in the right state of mind. Several other people also shed tears as they paid their last respects to Wayne, who seemed to have been a darling of many at the school. Monday, February 13, 2023, we probably linger in the memories of not just people at Founders High School, but Bulàwayo and the country at large. Wayne, a Form 4 pupil, was stabbed at death by a 17-year-old Hamilton High School pupil, cutting short a promising life of a child who aspired to be a doctor. Founders High School head Miss Dorothea Moyo described Wayne as an all-rounder and intelligent boy who was part of the cream of the school. He challenged other learners academically. He was always involved in sport, and just last week he represented his school at the inter-school track and field competition held at the National University of Science and Technology. NAST, she said. Wayne was a good dancer and would provide entertainment at the school and at home. He would extend a helping hand to anyone. Miss Moyo said it was saddening to witness pupils depressed, crying over the loss of their schoolmate. Wayne Ndlovu was our beloved learner who has been transferred into prosperity. He was in a 4-1A, our first in science class, where he qualified on merit due to his hard work and perseverance. He aspired to be a medical doctor, and he would say if he did not take the engineering route, he would become a medical doctor. But it is so said that his dream could not be fulfilled. He was very helpful and would motivate his classmates to do their schoolwork, said Miss Moyo. She said the ministry's efforts to address the issue of violence were in vain. Ms. Moyo said people from various schools saw each other as enemies and would rather fight as opposed to helping each other academically. She said it was worrying that even before Wayne was buried, some people were mobilizing to seek revenge. I hear on this every day. Today you had planned a very big revenge. Stop it. Instead of mobilizing resources, you are mobilizing Gifford to come and assist so that you have a big revenge. That revenge is going to lead to another coffin. Revenge is not yours, and if you instigate revenge, you'll be sorry, she said. Ms. Moyo said while the school has a learner population of 1,300, one death was too many. During the funeral, one speaker after the other shared their personal experience of how kind Wayne was. His grandmother recounted how when he visited her at the rural home in Chiwi, Masvingo, he became the darling of the community by fixing 40 inverters for villagers. It is unusual that a minor is granted a state-assisted funeral, but the government saw it fit to accord him that status. As a performer and dancer, he probably never thought one of the biggest crowds he could pull would be at his funeral service. At the funeral service held at Founders High School, it became clear that inter-schools gang-related violence is a problem and solutions were needed to urgently. Primary and secondary education officials highlighted that they had been trying to deal with the problem, engaging the police and schools on what seems to be epidemic in schools. When Father Miss Wayne Ndlovu made an extraordinary appeal to officials to hold his son's burial service at the school in a bid to bring closure to other learners and to send a message to people about the dire consequences of violence, the government acceded to his request and the funeral service was held at the school's yard. Mr. Ndlovu was the first to address the mourners and pay tribute to his son, describing him as a brave boy. He was nicknamed Major by his colleagues at school. We are here to celebrate the life of my son, Wayne Ndlovu, also known as Major Mr. Ndlovu. I was surprised. I didn't know that he was known as Major here. I would have nicknamed him the doctor. I don't know, maybe he was also considering joining the army. So guys, namatambudziko kune muri yese Ndlovu. This is so said. We talked about it here a few days ago. It's a very sad situation. Here are some of the pictures which are on your screen right now. Yes, tokudzorera murugare and inyaya violence among school learners. Yes, kuti chikoro chakati achiwirana nechikoro chakati. Yes, I mean mabullies ari muzvikoro, and this issue needs to be addressed with the police and the schools. And I remember the police needs to take into account these bullies. They need to arrest these bullies. 14, 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, as long as I report to unzi ndiari Bulàwayo ngabva atongobviswa pachikoro ipapo because ndianenge achitokonzeresa nyonga inenge ichiitika. And so this is a very big lesson. It's a very big lesson. It's a very sad situation. Yes, we lost a doctor, we lost a son, we lost a brother, we lost a future president there. And so due to nyaya the violence, dzevana vechikoro vachibva kuchikoro vachienda kuchikoro makuseni, people bullying each other. Yes, unodzidza kuchikoro uku, hey, this and that, handiti kuona kunoku safamba nekunoku. I mean, some of these issues are very silly issues. So I hope that the police and the government will address, and the schools are again, yes, they will address this issue, because this is very concerning. It's very concerning. One is too many. We can't be losing our kids, our children, because of other kids who wants to bully them. This is so bad, man. So don't nematambudziko kuna Ndlovu. We send condolences to the family. This is XIMEX TV hub for the communities. Remember guys to like, share, comment and follow. Bless up.